Okay, so I've been on the river since about 8 a.m. Pretty much been walking in footprints the whole way, but I've covered about 7 miles, and I'm starting to get to some areas that haven't been stomped over. Found a little broke perdiz I'll show here in a little bit, but I got one finally right there. Looks like a good one. So let's see what we got right here. Oh yes, look at that. Don't find too many black ones in this area. I don't even know what to call that. I'll take it though. It's got some type of expanded base. Little side notch. I'll have to check that out in the book. But anyways, we'll keep going and see what else we can pull out of here. It's been a long day so far, but we got a few more miles to go, so we'll see. Alright, I'm on the same bar. Move down a little bit. Got another work piece here. Don't look like much, but oh man, that would have been a pretty little knife. Big stack on it. Me and my buddy Johnny always joke and say that's probably a kid trying to learn how to nap. Some of these crude points we find. I don't know if there's anything to that, but I guess they had to start somewhere. Alright, we'll pick it back up when we find another one. Alrighty, well, I come down about 2 bars and I hit a massive rock bar. These big ones are kind of overwhelming and there's footprints all over it, but I just kind of got up in some of these bushes and try to find a place where maybe somebody else didn't look, and oh my god, I got a humdinger over here. What do y'all think about that? I mean, just laying there right on top. Oh man, sucker is gorgeous. Looks like about 3 inches long. Let's see what this joker is. Oh my gosh, man. Wow. Ground base. Man. That could be a Dale high, but I'm not 100% on that. Man, what a smoker. Well, what started off kind of as a tough day, I hit a couple decent points here, so I got a lot of rock to look at, so I'll get back with y'all if I find another one. Yes! Well, sitting in a little feeder creek, cooling off in this spring water, and just admiring this point. I've sent the picture to a couple buddies, and I've looked at it some more, and I think we're gonna go Scottsbluff on this guy. I mean, it's got the parallel flaking, the ground base, it's got the shape. Just a killer piece. You know, I've only found 4 Scottsbluffs in my life, and this is now the second one inside of a week. So I'm pretty excited about that. But just a beautiful artifact. Well made, and just what everybody's looking for out there. So I'm gonna keep going and see what else I can find. It's been kind of uneventful for a while, not even any common points. So I'm gonna get back out here, do some paddling, and hopefully run across one more before the day's up. So we'll get back with you. All right, I'm out of here. Damn mosquitoes are killing me. A couple points got up on the wall. Hey, beast. Well, found a few good ones today. These are a few I found yesterday. Went out with Johnny and Colton. Now this little busted up guy. Beyond recognition. I don't even know what that would have been. Found a little Gary with a stack on it. Kind of your average point for this area, East Texas. This little guy. Kind of busted up, but it's an older style point, probably an archaic piece. Well, I'll start with this little perdiz I found. This was the first one of the morning. Shaman had that base and ear gone. Made on a flake, sticker little tip. But it's banged up. That's what happens when those little delicate pieces get down in that river cobble. There's a little knife I picked up, made out of some petrified wood. This side is a nightmare. But that's an artifact. I'll pick up anything that's whooped on. This is that first decent little piece I picked up. I think we've narrowed it down to an ensor. I got the book out, and that's pretty much what it is. Just a real worked down ensor. I think it does have a slight little ear ding right there. But nice little piece. And then of course the day maker right here. Second Scottsbluff within a week. Had one last Friday and got one this Friday. So man, just absolutely cannot complain. When I picked this thing up, I wasn't sure about it because it didn't have that just textbook classic Scottsbluff as far as the base was concerned. So that's why I didn't want to jump to conclusions. And, you know, I was thinking Scottsbluff in the back of my head, but I didn't want to jump the gun. That's why I was thinking possibly a Delhi. And it does have kind of a Delhi look to it, but, I mean, you can see that parallel flaking. It's not as pronounced as some Scottsbluffs I've seen, but Definitely got some parallel flaking going on there. Base is heavily ground. No damage on it. I mean, it was laying in some pretty heavy rock, and I'm lucky I got to that thing before it got busted up. But yeah, that made the whole trip worth it. If I hadn't found that, I'd have been pretty disgusted, because I covered about 15 miles, maybe more today. And if I'd have went home with, basically that, I would have considered that kind of a bust day. But the Scotty, that made it all worth it right there. So anyhow, good day out there on the kayak. I seen footprints all over. I know there was a couple guys in this area that hit that stretch, and they didn't walk over to them bushes, and they'd be sick if they knew what was laying there, and they were out there stomping around in the open and didn't get up next to them bean bushes. But that's how it goes. I'm sure I've walked by a bunch myself. But anyway, successful day out there, and we'll get back to y'all on the next trip out. Thanks for watching.